Person who has just become a very passionate friend of ours. We brought him here today at this time. We brought him here because 2009 is a year that we celebrate the 20th year of the African American Reading Day. I am founder and national director of the African American Reading Day. And we are absolutely shocked that we've been doing it for 20 years. But in the 20 years, Memphis has done a good job, but many other cities do far more and they make a bigger blast than we do. So the Memphis group decided that in this 20th year, that we're going to make a bigger blast than we have ever made before. And so we began that blast with Mr. Ashley Bryan. He is a person, I told the kids today, we've been, you know, some people probably saw him this morning on Live at 9. We've been to 2 schools. We are here. And this young man has not tired. And he has not complained, he has not whimped. I'm just like, you know what? I could do this with people like you because he's just been a good person all the way through. And the children have been delighted all the way through. So we intend to continue this. So we would love to solicit your support for the 20th African American Reading Day. We will have a kickoff event at the University of Memphis on February 5th. We will be featuring then Mickey Grimes, author of Barack Obama, Son of Promised Child of Hope, another children's book. It's the best of the biographies of Barack Obama's 4 children. So we would like you to have your ears open and listen for that because we'd love to have you come. About Mr. Bryan, there's so much that he does that has resonance to me for me. So I don't want to spend time doing that. I just want you to hear the author. Mr. Bryan, there is a certain gentleman in the audience who has he is one of these people that if he likes you, he's going to have everything you do. He has all of your works.
Oh, yes? Oh.
And the collection. And he especially requested if you could read anything from Colonel Knows Your Name, he'd be most appreciative.
This is wonderful. I had a lot of fun with this story of a little fellow who's being raised by his grandmother.
But what Mr. Bryan most wanted to do was to also give you a little bit of background information on on his work, how it has
ABC. But I'll just do a page. I'll do a page to give you an idea. And you know, I use a lot of poetry in the prose of my writing to open the ear to the sound of the voice in the printed word. Well, this is the story of a little boy with a very long name. So it goes like this. Once there was a little boy, and he had a very long name. His name was Upsilimana. Can you say that?
Upsilimana.
Tampalarado.
Tampalarado.
It was easy to pronounce. You say silly,
silly,
mana, tum, pa. Larado. Upsilimana.
Upsilimana.
Tampalarado.
Tampalarado.
But it was hard to remember. His grandmother raised him in her village by the sea. She taught him to walk. She taught him to talk. But teaching him to walk, to talk, it wasn't the same as teaching him to say his name. Can you say Now that took time, and Granny took her time. She taught him to say his name slowly. Upsilimana.
Upsilimana.
Tampalarado.
Tampalarado.
Uppala Tampalo, cried the grandson. Can you say that? Cried the granny. She didn't give up, though. Turtle takes his time, she said. I take mine, and you take your time, too. And he did. Then, one day, he said it. Up silly mana.
Up silly mana.
Tampalorado.
Tampalorado.
Aha!
Aha.
She was so happy, she hugged him once. She kissed him twice. She spun around. Wee, wee, wee. She took his hand and took his hand, and they ran down to the sandy beach. Here's where we dance, your name dance, said Granny. Sing your name, loud, clear. Sing it to me, sing it to the sea. Granny clapped as her grandson danced and sang, up silly mana,
Up silly mana.
Tampalorado.
Tampalorado.
That's my name.
That's my name.
I took my time to learn it. I took my time to learn it. Won't you do the same?
Won't you do the same?
Now you're on your way with a story. But you can see how I use a lot of living rhymes. Because I want to open the air to what is an oral tradition from which these stories come.